What is up? What is up? What is up, YouTube? California Prepper. Well, it's been a minute since we've talked about some blades. Been doing a lot of cut tests and shooting videos with the pellet guns. But I wanted to get back to a blade review for you guys. So this is going to be a comparison between probably two of the most famous Spydercos out there. The Tenacious and the Paramilitary2. Most people have heard, if you're watching this video, most of you guys have heard of the Tenacious and the Paramilitary2. Both great knives on opposite ends of the spectrum. You have a great budget knife, the Tenacious, amazing quality knife for the money, and you have the Paramilitary2, which for the money is a great knife. Probably one of the most talked about, and I don't know, it's a good knife. I'm not gonna downplay it. It's a great knife, and it's not as hard to get and expensive as it used to be. Back in the day, I mean, these things were pushing it on price there for a minute. They were real hard to get. Supply and demand, supply and demand. So we're gonna be talking about these two knives today, and I hope you guys will like the video. Alright, we are back. Switched up the angle so you guys could see these knives a little bit more, and we're going to jump right into the specs, shall we? Up top, the Para2 has a blade length of 3.438 inches versus the Tenacious at 3.39 inches. The blade thickness is 1.41 inches, so you have a pretty thick stock down here, but it tapers down to a very fine point at the tip, so it's a great slicer. The Tenacious is 1.18 inches thick, so again, very thick stock, and it actually stays thick quite a bit all the way to the tip, and you have quite a bit thicker tip, in my opinion. The Para2 is just real fine. If you look at them side by side, you'll see what I'm talking about. The Para2 is just a very fine tipped blade, and a great slicer overall. So is the Tenacious, but the Para2 has it beat on slicing capabilities. Let's see. Handle length and closed length on the Tenacious, you're looking at 4.5 inches, so just under 4.5 inches. Very comfortable knife. You can fit it in your pocket well. You don't have to have any large pockets. It'll fit in just about any jean pocket, cargo pants, things like that. Very comfortable, easy to carry knife. 4-way pocket clip. On a value line, what? That's what I'm talking about, Spyderco. Keep it coming, baby. I love this knife. The Tenacious, the whole value line, the persistence or the ambitious persistence, Tenacious and resilience. All great knives in my opinion. The Para2 is a great, I don't want to say beginner knife. This is more of a, once you've been into knives for a minute and you're willing to spend a little bit more, the Paramilitary2 is a great knife. Super smooth. A very big and well-known knife in the knife community. So is the Tenacious, don't get me wrong. If you're new to knives, you've probably heard of the Tenacious more than the Paramilitary2. Once you've been around for a minute, everybody knows about the Para2. If you're watching my channel, you most likely know about both of these knives. As for the cutting edge, that's where the Tenacious wins over the Para2. Cutting edge on the Tenacious, because it does not have that forward choil, is 3.39 inches. So you just have a whole blade that does nothing but slicing. That is some slicing steel, baby. That's all it is made for, is slicing and dicing. The Para2, very ergonomic, has that choil so you can choke up on it, do that fine work. You also have a longer handle on the Para2. The close length here is 4.812 inches, and it's great for a gloved hand. You're wearing gloves, it's going to be extra bulky, and you have a nice long handle for both forward and reverse grip. Look at that burn. Very ergonomic knife. Jimping is beautiful. I absolutely love the jimping, and it's just a great knife. It really is. Price difference is the main difference here. This one is quite a bit different, or quite a bit more than the Tenacious. Price, you're looking at about $118 shipped to your front door from Amazon.com for the DLC Digicam handled. And for the Tenacious, which is the plain old satin finish black G10 handle, you're looking at about 37 bucks shipped to your front door. Which isn't bad for either of these knives, to be honest. These things used to be so expensive back in their heyday. Supply and demand. When they were hard to get and they were hard to find, I'd seen people pay upwards of 250, 300 bucks for one of these. I myself would never do it. I feel that what I did alone was dumb enough on how to get this, which that's a story within itself. But it's a great knife. Do I regret the trade that I did to get it? Absolutely. Do I love the knife? Yeah, I can't complain. So, it's a great knife. I'm happy I got to experience one, see what all the hype was about, and it's a great knife. Now, ask me, is it everything that everybody says about it? That's another video. If you guys want to see that one, I will definitely make it. But my answer might not be what you guys were hoping for. Let's see, weight difference here, we're looking at 3.39 ounces on the Para2, I picked up the wrong knife, and 4.1 ounces on the Tenacious. So it's really not that much heavier than the Para2, but it feels like it really does. You have these stainless steel liners. They are skeletonized, but it adds some weight to it. Here on the Para2, you have the same G10 handle, but you have inset liners, and these things are, man, they feel like aluminum. I'm pretty sure they're stainless, but they feel like aluminum. This thing is so lightweight, it's crazy. Again, 4-way pocket clip, but if you're paying over 100 bucks on a knife, you damn well better choose which way you want the pocket clip and be able to switch about if you want to. One of my complaints with the military is you cannot do that. So at least the Para2, you can. Love this knife. Compression lock over liner lock, of course, that's one of the main differences here. Is it worth the 100 bucks difference, or about $85 difference? Probably not. But all these things added together, the extra handle length, the S30V in the blade, of course. This one's made in America, this one's made overseas in China. But an $85 difference. I mean, they both slice great. They both have a 4-way pocket clip. Bad to the ass knives. The 8CR13 MOV blade is actually easier for me to sharpen up, and I prefer 8CR13 MOV to S30V, believe it or not. S30V can hold an edge a lot longer, but it takes quite a bit longer for me to get this sharp than just to touch this up on the sharp maker and have it hair popping sharp within 5 minutes. So I prefer the cheaper steels because they're easier to sharpen. So is it worth the $85 difference? That's up to you. However you want to spend your money, that's your choice. I'm not going to dog anybody. But me, I might just get a handful of Tenaciouses and be set for the rest of my life, because these are some great knives. I have a couple of them. I have one in full Spider Edge, which this thing is a beast. My work knife. Great knives. They really are. The comparison, or what gave me the idea for the comparison, was actually just looking at the blades one over another and saying, wow, that's really all the difference there. I mean, knives are made for cutting, and they both do the job great. But an $85 difference for a little bit longer handle, compression lock, a little bit better steel on the blade, I don't know. Choice is yours. I ain't gonna tell anybody how to spend their money, but me, I'm all about saving a few. I got a family and kids, and I'd rather have a couple knives than dropping 120 on just one. But again, this isn't dogging the Para2. Love the Para2. But again, the Tenacious kicks ass, man. It's Tenacious. That's what it is. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. Cali P, I'm out of here.